Good morning.
Good morning, Jeffrey.
Good morning, Barbara. Brunch with the Broidos, Season 1, Episode 2 is brought to you by Diet Coke with Lime.
It's really the best, even if some people say they like Diet Zero Coke.
It's no good, Diet Zero.
No, not really, nor is the improved Coke.
No.
No.
Diet Coke with Lime. Or Tab.
Or Tab. I'm going to get started
30,000
here.
BTU burner.
I have much cheese shaving to do.
Here we have a cast iron frying pan made by Le Creuset, dark blue enamel, which Barbara rescued decades ago from a garbage can in Brooklyn. That's a story for another time.
Well, Park Slope. Park Slope has very good garbage.
Excellent garbage. All right, what we have here is the pan heating up to nearly red hot. And we're going to be making lunch today. And we're going to be having roll-ups made with Boar's Head smoked Gruyere cheese, which if you've never tried it is fabulous. The cheese is imported from Germany and I believe it's smoked over here. We also get smoked Gruyere from the smokehouse of the Catskills, which is even better, but this is easier to slice.
Oh, this is awfully good.
And we'll be making the roll-ups with Ashirvad Atta, which is the 100% Durham whole wheat that we mentioned in the last episode.
Let me see if I can find any.
There we have how big is this bag we just bought in Albany?
It's about 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Just about, will it last us about, I don't know, 6 months?
Mm-hmm. About 6 months, yeah.
Okay, well I'll just put it down here in storage.
I've got the old bag here,
Okay.
which is less impressive. Okay, so the first thing I do is I dust the table a little. Let's put these pickles over here, we can talk about them later. And then I get the rolling pin, and I roll out the rolling pin in the flour. And then I go in the refrigerator, and if I'm lucky I can find...
Wait!
Oh, poor rolling pin! I feel very sorry for that every time I abuse it.
Oh, the ends are already missing.
Yeah, I know. This was made by the late, great Bud Hart, whose real name is Prince Consort Alfred of New Paltz. So now I make two, I don't know if you can see this, here's the dough that's been previously made and refrigerated. I make two little balls. Very, very little in the way of carbohydrates here compared to regular bread. And now I'll roll this one out first. Just dust it on both sides, press it down a little bit. Take fabulous.
You know this is the time. It's not going to work. It's going to stick
No,
everything.
No, it's working. It's working.
This is it.
I think the onions that you added to the bread help make it pliable.
That makes no sense.
No sense at all. But since you've been adding the onions, it's been working better. I've been able to roll it out thinner. The idea is to roll it out as thin as you can to make it
Want a piece of this? Give the Jeffrey. Don't be
deceptively large piece of bread, which is really insubstantial.
Wow.
So now we have a relatively elastic thing here.
Is this a cooking show now?
No,
Oh, okay.
it could be, but I put it in the pan, which is now hot.
Wait for the smoke to rise.
And you can even do this with your bare hands because it's not hot on top for a while. You just press it down. And then I start rolling out the other one. We're going to actually make a third one later for Rock Light, who was coming over here for a visit. She said she wanted leftovers. So Barbara will be slicing extra cheese for Jane.
and anyone else who just happens to pop on by.
All right, now, after I start rolling it out, I turn around and look and see if there are bubbles. There are, so I turn it over. No implements needed, just pick it up and turn it over, despite the fact that it's hot.
Do you remember when we worked in the kitchen in New Jersey with all the burns
Oh,
we
yes.
got?
Yes. Show us your burns.
Show us your burns, Jeffrey.
It was working in the kitchen that made me less afraid of stoves.
Maybe you should be more afraid.
So what does this dough have again now?
This is the atta flour, which gives it its flavor. Some dried onions.
One down.
A little bit of olive oil, water, and salt. I don't measure any of these things. I am... Ew.
Did it again.
Yeah, rolled off. I just sort of... Someday I'll show you my cooking and measuring techniques, but maybe not today.
The reason, by the way, that the rolling pin keeps rolling off the table is that this house is so far from level that it's almost incomprehensible. Now I'm going to turn this one over.
Did you know that all of the eggs flow toward the front of the pan?
Yes, yes. Everything's sort of off kilter here. And
Well, pretty much when the smoke alarm goes off, they're ready.
I'll clean off this table later.
Yes. You might have noticed that we have this somewhat large Tabasco sauce. This is one of our favorite house ingredients. We use an awful lot of it.
Number 2.
The cooking part is now done.
I just have to deglaze the pan.
I'm really happy the alarm didn't go off. It usually does.
Okay.
Actually, that's the gas alarm.
Yeah. The carbon monoxide. That's the one that goes
Do you
off.
think this is enough cheese?
Oh, yes. That's enough cheese for quite a number of sandwiches.
And this is fun. I really like doing this.
And then I just...
No, it doesn't slice, it's cheddar. Cheddar is hopeless.
And that's all we do with the pan. Okay, now to assemble. I will fetch some plates.
How do you like these tomatoes? We didn't grow these. But if we had, we would have grown these, and we do have some growing. These are heritage tomatoes. And
They're from Togo, Africa.
these aren't from Togo.
Weren't they?
No.
Where are they from?
The ones I grew are from Togo.
I thought these were from Togo too.
No, these are unknown heritage tomatoes. Extraordinarily expensive. And there's the great conflict here. It's Hellmann's versus Miracle Whip salad dressing.
So where's my Miracle Whip?
I hid it.
Where?
I put it sideways when the refrigerator wouldn't close. I stuffed it in.
Oh, there it is.
Trying to find everything that was in the way of the door. And then I found out it was actually the door was unfolded in front of itself. And
Oh, that. Oh, that.
so that's why the
Got it.
stuff there, that stuff
Yep.
you use.
That stuff I use.
Yeah, it's stuff you
See,
use.
I do Barbara's first with the
Real ingredients.
with the real mayonnaise, so that I can use the same spoon and I don't contaminate hers with the Kraft Miracle Whip.
I came from Hellmann's house, and when you come from a Hellmann's house, it is very hard to make the switch later on. I mean, why would you want to? I mean,
For you
Hellmann's
folks,
is the best.
yes, it is.
Absolutely the best.
For you folks on the West Coast who never heard of Hellmann's, it is known on the West Coast as a Best Foods mayonnaise. Same trademark, a little ribbon and a bow.
Well, why wouldn't they want to identify it?
Because Best Foods was first, and they made the mayonnaise that
That's
sort
what
of
they
became
say.
standard. And then Hellmann's was another company on the East Coast, and Best Foods bought them, I think.
And Hellmann's got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we have Shotgun Willie's jalapeno slices.
Ahua!
I put these on most of my sandwiches in great profusion. I did wash my hands before I did this exercise. Ever since being put onto this by my late friend Steve Sampson, who might have died of jalapeno poisoning, I don't know. And we used to order these when we both worked at Shering Plow. We used to order these by the case, as Barbara and I do now, from Texas. And they're pretty much not available here.
We definitely believe in hot. We even have mild contempt for people like Queen Joan who have problems with paprika. She says it's hot. But we're talking about...
You can stop slicing that.
Why? I'm on a roll.
You're going to have to put it all in a Ziploc because it's...
We have
like,
Ziplocs?
Yeah. I just found 500 Ziplocs downstairs.
Oh, that's good. Don't run out.
No, I found up the mother load.
Mother load. I'm almost done.
We bought 1,000 Ziploc bags on eBay and we've used half of them. That was about 10 years ago. Oh, lettuce.
That's when we were into our hoarding period, but we're all over that now.
Yeah, no more hoarding.
No more hoarding.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm almost done.
So, we were going to talk about stuff, but we never thought of anything. I take the ugly lettuce because Barbara likes pretty lettuce, and I don't mind.
Why would I want ugly lettuce?
You wouldn't.
No.
So...
They should grow lettuce, which is only outside leaves.
Yeah, that's good, yeah. Hearts of, or not hearts of lettuce. Skins of lettuce.
Skins?
So you realize we didn't really talk about anything like we were going to.
No.
As we were going to.
What were we going to talk about?
Well, we could have been talking about the stock market crash or the riots in England.
I want to know how you get this into those little convenient bottles.
Maybe we'll show that some other time.
All right.
So this one's mine, this one's Barb's. Just roll them up. And you don't have to actually watch us eat them because you already watched us eating them the last time.
Someday we will do another show on actually making the dough, and you will get to see the fine measuring that goes on here at Broido Kitchens.
And if they were interested before, they won't be interested after that.
That's not true.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we done?
Well, I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
Can I have a kiss? Bye!
Everybody can gag now. Bye!
Bye.
Well, you know, it really only takes 5 minutes to shave
an entire
cheese.
Yeah.
In case you wanted to know. Okay.